First of all, thank you for clicking through this video. I really appreciate this. So why you're clicking into this video? I know that simple reason. Because most of you are really small content creators who really wanted to go into YouTube. So my first question is, why? What's the reason why do you go into YouTube in the first place? Most of it is, I know that most of you are trying to go into monetization and about trying to get into subscribers, trying to reach that monetary AdSense. But here's the harsh fact about going into monetization. Most of the time, monetization is not sustainable for majority of us. Well, you see, because when it comes to monetization, you need to have at least 1 million kind of views, maybe billions of views. All right. We look into the fact that there are millions of content creators out there who are trying to get into AdSense. And imagine that you are looking into all these big corporations that have 1 million views, $1 million. And with that $1 million budget, we are looking at the number of subscribers or the number of views. With that number of views, it looks to me that the number of views is very tough. $1 million separated into 1 billion views. So with that 1 billion views, you are looking at one click through. That is perhaps 0.0001. So imagine just one click of a video and only a cent for that click, or less than a cent, or less than a penny for that click. So this is really not a sustainable route. So what is my piece of my view towards this is that I've seen old Mike, shout out to old Mike. He did this video out of the heart. And I'm not doing this video for virality's sake. And I'm doing this for the impact. So what is the solution then? You know that there are many out there who is having trouble with going through all of these problems of getting into monetization, which I know many millions of content creators can't really actually do that. So my solution is that use YouTube as a form of a funnel. Use YouTube as a form of filtering, like a business tool. So what is your things that you really like to do? Okay, so for example, I like to do cooking. So here's a bit of a cooking stuff. Maybe a little bit of taking care of my cats is one of those. So I'll look through a lot of stuff here that I also like to do taking care of my little kitty here. Yeah, so this is the first thing that I like to do. I'll think of contents that I like to create and the things of what I enjoy to do the most. And so what I use it as a business tool, I'll start to do it as a form of a funnel. Now I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to tell it out of the heart. So I'm using this as a form of a funnel to filter out who are my actual audience. And I know my target. My idea is actually to be creating this channel into a mindful channel, a calm place where we could chat with each other. And I'm thinking of how to actually make this better. Make a person feel better. Make them feel that you are you. And all this rambling may not be a rambling at all. In fact, I found out a strategy that you can use in YouTube. What I realized is that when I look at my shorts, there's a lot of good impressions there. And people are clicking through and people are scrolling through and stop by and have a look at my kind of shorts. So what I'm going to do this is like a funnel. I'll put this as a short. And from that short, I'll find out who are actually going to be my long-term subscribers, who are going to be my short-term subscribers. And don't forget, what's the purpose of having a subscriber? That subscribers actually like what you do. That subscribers really like what you do. That's because they feel that you are a potential in this area. They are not here because of you buy them, or if you do those kind of mistakes, please repent, because I think this is not a right thing to do. And for long videos, why you don't have all of those views? Well, the long video content is for those who are serious content viewers who really like what you're doing. So if you really think about it, if you're rich at this level right now, most likely you are my real, genuine audience. That's because it's at the 8-minute mark right now. And within this 8-minute to 9-minute mark, many of you will start clicking off already. So for those of you who really enjoy this raw video, I really appreciate your subscribing, like and comment, all those typical kind of things that you see. And now let's talk about live. And what about live and podcasts? So live videos, in my opinion, is that you're trying to know better who are your audience. So like what I've did in my Canva video is that I know these audience are looking into how to make Canva, how to create a tutorial on how to learn how to use Canva correctly. And Canva is a very good tool if you really know how to use it in the optimal way. So when they click through my Canva video, they are looking into it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be thousands of viewers. I'm happy with even 5. I'm happy with even 10. And all those live videos is actually telling me that there are still people out there. There are still people out there that are watching your videos because you're creating an impact on those things. Now, with all that rambling, what's the game plan? The game plan here is that use YouTube as a funneling system. Shorts for the purpose of the shorts is used for the purpose of getting to know people. And then when it comes to the medium form content, long form, is to share what you wanted to say to your subscribers as well as your audience. And then in the meantime, try to find your monetization outside. If you're looking into selling digital products, use Gumroad. If you're looking into creating this video into better content, buy me a coffee app. And if you are trying to sell products or putting product placements in elsewhere, use you can use your affiliate links from any platforms. Like for my example, I would use Shopee affiliates or Lazada affiliates. This is not sponsored content, by the way. I'm just giving some examples and more of a heart-to-heart talk. So, any of you small content creator, my conclusion is that don't use YouTube for subscribers. Use YouTube more of a business tool that you could leverage and get to know you better. I don't really talk much about this, but I just want to say it out loud in my mind. And if you reach this level, I really thank you for watching my video. I'll see you soon. Bye.